Hello, testing. How are we doing? I probably sound so tired. Perfect, and we got the cursed background. Excellent. We got the double whammy today. Good stuff. How are we doing? Everyone is doing well. What we got? Admin? Funny things. Anyway, hello. Welcome to more Tears of the Kingdom with groggy ASMR Dave today. Yeah, I think today we're just gonna keep it as another piece of candy stream. So yeah, I'm just gonna get on with it, I think. I don't know how long we're gonna go for today. I'm aiming to do like an hour and a half. But yeah, so if you're wondering, Dave, wasn't the stream meant to start like an hour ago? Well, you can tell how tired I currently sound. I might have slept in a tiny bit, eensy weensy bit. But yeah. It is what it is. I'm just very EP. Just realised I'm so EP, I've left the thing playing in the background. Amazing. we're on true form. We're doing the do. Perfect, so that's it. We just came back to Zora's Domain. We just did a bunch of side quests, right? If I remember correctly. So, it's a regional phenomenon. We got 2 of those left. Josh is looking to help investigate the depths due to a new discovery. Okay. We could do something like that. Then we have another one here. Okay. Let's try and do that first. Let's just try and do some, like, not main quests so much, but just, you know, quests that we've already got built up. Okay, so they've made it all the way from... Wait, where did they go? They come from Lookout Landing. Honestly, that's pretty good. They've done pretty well. Alright, let's go to the tower and then we'll go help them. Okay, good stuff. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and assume everything's coming through okay. But every time I come back to this game, I'm like, hell yeah. Good stuff. Part of me's thinking, do I want to try and get to another area today? Like later today on the stream? Like, do I want to try and get to... I don't know, like the Gorons or the Gerudos or something? I'm a bit undecided. Is Mr. Hudson Man here? Sure is. As weird as it might sound, can I just do this? I hate that that worked. I hate that that worked so much. I literally put no effort into that and it worked. Alright. Getting a bunch of things. Got bomb. Very cool. Money, food, and a bomb. Very cool. What that though? Actually, what conflict? Not gonna deal with the goblins. Yeah. I'm not going back. Where did it go? Am I going crazy? There's something here, right? I'm not going mad. Is it like a sky island or something? Or did we find a Korok as well? Hey, there we go. Good stuff. Where was that? That must have been the waypoint, right? I'm not going crazy. I think that must have just been a waypoint. There's a shrine there, I must have missed that. Or is that the last thing we did? Did we just do a shrine? I genuinely can't remember. Oh no, what am I talking about? We just teleported in. I really am waking up. This is the most delirious I've been in a while. Wait, is there another one? This is the same one, right? Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. So, yeah. Where be the shrine? Oh, there it is. It's up there. Okay. Alright. Okay, what we'll do, we'll run up here and then we'll just glide over. Good stuff. Good stuff. I keep thinking about all of the things I really want to see this year. And every time I go back to be like, what film's gonna be hyped about? Literally all I have is Deadpool 3. That's it. I do kind of want to see Fall Guy though. That looked kind of fun. But yeah, everything else this year, I've got to be honest, I've not really been like super hyped to see. It's not, I don't know, it's not really for me. Like even the new Mad Max, I'm gonna be honest, like the bits I keep seeing about it, I'm not too interested. I'm sure it's good, but I'm just not. I'm not gonna go for it. But I mean, what else is happening? I don't think I can tell you anything. Oh yeah, Dune came out. I need to give Dune 1 another chance, because I don't know, I just didn't really get on with it first time round. Talking about the new set of Dune films, to be clear, not the original film that was very Sting influence. I don't know, was there another one? Was there only the Sting one? I genuinely don't know. I think there was just the Sting one before these two came out, right? Okay, what do we do? I was worried it was about to fall off the edge then. Very, very paranoid. Alright. Oh, that's what that does. Okay, well now we know. Actually, that might be a good. Perfect. Good stuff. Alright, so we're gonna just fling ourselves. That's the name of the game. Fling ourselves up. Or that do it. That might do it. Perfect. Bear with me. No. Game of the year. Game of the year. Okay, so we need to get. Why not just do this with the ball? Okay. Fair enough, Nintendo. Fair enough. Okay, so if we do this. They just land in the thing that it needs to land in. Should do. Just checking that wasn't my dog barking in the background. Fine. Alright. Is this ball gonna land anytime soon? Hello? Hello? Okay. Oh, of course it's that one that's open. Fine. I hate that it falls that way every time. That's so annoying for what we want to do. Alright. That's fine. So I hate that I have to waste arrows on it. It feels like such a waste. Claim my arrow? No. Also, I'm fully aware I don't have to waste arrows doing it, but I just end up doing it that way. I'm a dum-dum. Alright. We just whack 2 and 2 together here, right? I assume that's the stratagem. This should give us range as well. Right? Why not? We'll go ahead and assume this is how we're meant to do it. Alright. Okay. The question is, will this work? Yes, it will. Good stuff, we did it. Hell yeah. Emotional support tea, all good. Got 2 of those stuff. I think the mission is still to try and get a full additional wheel of stamina. And then after that I think we'll go purely for healing items. But yeah. I'm happy with that arrangement. Oh, I accidentally came back to Kakariko Village, okay. This was on shit accident. We get to have a look around and see what's changed. There's that building, we know that one. Honestly, not too much has changed. There's like some more fences up and like what look like reinforcements are up. That's about it, really.
Yeah.
Ah, Link, good of you to come. Oh, is this the dude? Too curious to stay away, eh? Who are you again? What a droll sense of humour. It's me, Wordsworth, the ancient Hyrulean scholar you met at Lookout Landing. Aren't you curious about my findings here, Link? I can't remember what voice we gave him. Did we go, ah, this is my voice? It was probably something like that, but anyway. This is a picture of the stone tablet that fell from the sky at Lookout Landing. I managed to decipher the inscription on it using my notes on ancient Hyrulean. I had in storage at the research lab. Here's what it says. One's held a lorem ipsum out thereafter to his sister on to Princess Zelda. Okay, alright. There's not much to go on, but you can clearly read the names King Rauru and Queen Sonai, founders of Hyrule. The name Zelda is clearly legible elsewhere in the text. The author finished by saying that she will write about the royal family's daily lives in 13 segments. It certainly seems to be a royal diary left behind by a chamberlain, or someone of equivalence. Okay, sure. The part that catches my attention is the third name mentioned, Zelda. There's no record of anyone by that name in any other text we've unearthed so far. But this is evidence that the name Zelda is much older than the princess. It dates all the way back to Hyrule's founding.
Oh.
What's written here must be the start of the first-hand account of Hyrule. Did you notice the number 13 there? That means that there are 12 more stone tablets to be found. If a royal chamberlain really left these,
Oh.
it's an interesting perspective on the day-to-day life of the era. One which the history books don't mention. There's so much we could learn here of King Rauru, Queen Sonai, and even this curious woman named Zelda. 12 stone tablets left. Fascinating.
Oh.
If you happen to find more stone tablets on your travels, get some kind of visual evidence of them to show to me. I'll make sure there's a nice reward in it for you. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so that tablet isn't the only one. There are several. Good grief. It's Lady Paya's duty to take care of the village. But whenever I take my eyes off her, she elbows deep into some trivial new problem.
Oh.
Who... is that really you? Link? Why, it's been some time. You gave me quite the shock. I didn't expect to see you appear in our village. And right now too, while our chief is the chief. I suppose you haven't heard, the former chief Lady Impa retired. Now Lady Paya is the chief of Kakariko village. Been working as her assistant, but Lady Paya is ignoring her responsibilities. She won't listen to anything I say. All these ring ruins have her full attention. Even now, she's under one of the ring ruins with the Zonai survey team. That ruin over there.
Oh.
I wonder, maybe seeing you will remind her about her responsibilities as chief. Would you do me a favour and stop by and see Lady Paya? Of course I will.
Yeah.
Oh, is this guy again? I forgot about him. Taru. Oh, I'm yawning a lot. I'm sorry, everybody. The ring is literally just because, like, it's so weird. Okay, so I set my alarm for like 10, and today, I think my body was just like, no, we refuse. We will not get up. We will not get up at said time. We will go back to bed. And I think I slept through my, because I usually have 2 alarms. I have a backup alarm. Usually that also wakes me up, but today it didn't. So I'm now facing the you know, the downsides of all of this. Anyway, it is what it is. Alright, we've had some big gulps of tea. You alright? The ring ruins are the most intriguing ruins I've researched, especially this one. The way part of it floats up there. You had the foresight to focus on all of these special ruins and invite the survey team to take a look right away. I'm impressed, Chief Fire. Oh, no, I'm no chief. I just couldn't refuse my predecessor when she decided to pass the title to me rather suddenly. I'm really a chief in name only, since I still have a great deal to... Oh, is that you, Master Link? I'm so happy that I get to see you again. So, Paya was in the first game. I think she worked very closely with Impa, or was just like... I don't know, was she the granddaughter of Impa? I can't remember. It was something like that. I'm overjoyed that both you and Princess Zelda are safe, Master Link. Oh no, she doesn't know. What? Princess Zelda is still missing? That just confuses the matter more. You see, I actually met with Princess Zelda not long ago. It was just immediately after the upheaval. Princess Zelda came here to Kakariko Village. She ordered us all to stay far away from the ring ruin that floats above us, no matter what. I saw her myself, the princess, right before my eyes. She left as soon as she arrived. I feel like this guy has like a Kronk voice, but a Kronk voice. Is it Kronk or Krunk? I can't remember. The guy from Emperor's New Groove. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense. I beat her. I'm gonna work on it. She left as soon as she arrived. I can't do this voice. She left as soon as she arrived. I wasn't able to ask her anything more about those unusual instructions. We thought it was to protect the villagers from harm. This ruin does look like it could crash down at any moment. That's what Pyre and I suspect, at least. But still, I know you would not misspeak, Master Link. Especially on a matter of such importance. How confusing. Oh, my apologies, Master Link. I was so pleased to see you I completely forgot common curiosity. Please allow me to introduce Mr. Tauro, an esteemed member of the Zonai survey team. I invited him here... Oh, whoops. Accidentally hit the mouse. I invited him here to investigate the ring ruins that fell on our village. He has incredibly deep knowledge on the Zonai civilization. He is even familiar with Zonai's script. He is truly an incredibly talented individual. It's clear that the floating ring ruin that were forbidden to explore is unique and incredibly valuable. Is a unique and incredibly valuable find. Several more ring ruins with such shape have fallen down around the village. Most have broken apart in some way. What's fascinating is that the stone slab with writing was found at each site. Deciphering text shown that the slab contains rather interesting content, including mention of sages. The Oracle of Sages? Question mark? Is that a Zelda game? I don't think that's a Zelda game. Oh no. A fake fan alert. There's still so much we don't understand. I think that perhaps the ruin floating in the air also has a slab that makes mention of the sages. Or sages, if we want to be 2024 about it. I can't investigate, as that would go against Princess Zelda's direct orders. If only I could meet with her again. I'm sure I could persuade her to change her mind. In any case, I'm having trouble squaring the story about Princess Zelda with the Princess Zelda we met. If everything is alright, why won't she just show herself? You must have some reason. Until we find out Princess Zelda's true intentions, we have no choice but to trust her and leave that ruin alone. Okay. Oh, I neglected to tell you this earlier, Master Link. I've taken over the title of Chief from my grandmother. Naturally, I still have a long way to go before I truly earn that that title. But I intend to follow the path from first step to last. The upheaval brought with it big changes for our village. Afterward, we learned that the ring ruins were true rarities, with certain features that are not present anywhere else. Because of that, we now have tourists coming to the village to view them. Can you believe it? From now on, the ring ruins will be the cornerstone of ensuring the vitality of our village. As the Kakariko village chief, that is how I think of them. A blessing born of tragedy. I haven't yet learned anything about Princess Zelda's whereabouts, so I'm not sure I'll be of any help to you still. Any help to you. Still, I know that I will always support you. If you ever need anything of the village, or anything transpires, we are here for you. Ah, he's cool.
Oh.
That whole story about Princess Zelda had me reeling, so I never introduced myself properly. Sorry about that. Once again, my name's Tauro. I'm here on Pyre's request to investigate the ruins that fell around the village.
Huh.
Have you been to all of the 4 ring ruins that fell around the village yet? Most of them broke apart when they landed. We found a stone slab with some writing on inside each of the sites. I deciphered the inscriptions and found out they'd been written by those ancients known as sages. My guess is that the floating ring ruin also has a stone slab with even more details. Okay, we've already heard that. Interesting, there are more around the village though. I didn't know that. What are you doing? Under Princess Zelda's orders, everyone is strictly forbidden from getting close to the ring. If that applies to an archaeologist like me, it certainly applies to an amateur like you. Princess's orders? I think we know this, okay. Looks like we've got to be sneaky. Marcus, welcome in. How you doing, dude? No work today? Not today. Not today. But usually I usually work quite late on a Friday. I work sort of evening shift, so this is my allotted downtime. But yeah, hope you're doing well, dude. I'm gonna get done in for that. Hey, you there? Gotta be. Oh no, I'm gonna get got. Gonna absolutely slap me. Okay, right, we can't do that yet. Fine. Whatever. I didn't want to go in anyway. Who's this character? Hey there, kid. Did you come to see the ring ruins too? You might bump into each other when you're running around the village seeing the sights. If you want to learn about the ring ruins, be sure to ask the Zonai survey team people here, or the village chief. Okay. How's the game? Game's going well. Going really, really good. I think I actually like this more than Breath of the Wild, which is great. We love that of a sequel. We love it when it happens. Let's see. Was there another one on this house? There's a bunch of ladders going up, so I'm going to go ahead and assume that is a thing that is somehow relevant. Let's see. Where do I find the bit I'm looking? It's just like a stone thing. It doesn't look like any of these, so I'm gonna go ahead and assume that it's not here. You still haven't picked it up yet? I don't know if you will, to be honest. Yeah, that's totally fair. I mean, I will say from a gameplay standpoint, it is basically just Breath of the Wild, but with Gary's mod, like physics and welding tools and stuff like that. I think I just like it more because the world feels more lived in. It feels a little bit less barren. But also on top of that, like, I don't know, I think they've just done a really, really good job of, like, expanding something that was already there, and making something new out of it. I think it's really cool. Oh, you weren't a huge fan of Breath of the Wild? That's totally fair in that case. I don't think this would be for you then, because it is very similar. It's a very similar beast, for sure. And it still has big performance issues as well. Anyway. Overall, I'm loving it though. I think it's absolutely amazing. Simple tourist like you, kiddo. Okay, trip through history. Alright, so do I now have these as like... Okay, so we've got a bunch of these now. Okay. Cool. That's how it felt watching the gameplay. It was basically Breath of the Wild 1.5. Yeah, honestly, very valid. I think that's a very fair... I wouldn't call it a criticism, but I think it's a very fair, like, way of looking at it. Because, like, if you looked at this and you didn't say what Zelda you were playing, if you hadn't played the game before, like, if you hadn't played Breath of the Wild, like, I'm gonna bring my mouse out. But things like this over here, this is, like, one of the only, like, big differences is seeing this icon up here, in, like, the top left under your hearts. Everything else looks exactly like Breath of the Wild. Like, the map... Like, if you look at this looks basically the same. You know what I mean? Like, I totally get that. Like, from an outside perspective. Especially as you can revisit areas from the first game as well. Like, this is the first village you go to, right? So yeah, I totally get it. But yeah, Marcus, what have you been playing, dude? What's been occurring? I think this will date the last time I asked you what you were playing. I remember you were playing Borderlands, like... Oh no, you were playing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, and I think I was playing The Witcher at the time. So it's been a hot minute. Just a mosh pit of games, we love to hear it. We love to hear it. You know what, should we try and go up here? I feel like that might be a strat. I don't think I can actually do that one yet. Did I take any other pictures of them? Just to check.
Oh. Oh.
No, okay, I didn't think I did. Playing the new waifu collector, Dragon's Dogma 2. How has that been? I've heard very on and off things about Dragon's Dogma. A lot of people say the character creation, amazing. And then past that, I've not been hearing a lot of like positive things, but I might just be looking in the wrong places, I'm not sure. I heard that the gameplay loop wasn't something everyone loved. And calling it a gameplay loop might be a little bit generous as well, I don't know. Oh, I'm being stupid. I can up. I can use uppies. Oh no, I can't. I'm gonna get yelled at by fucking Glenn or whatever he's called. Fucking Glenn, honestly. He's not called Glenn. Definitely not called Glenn. God damn it. Alright. There's gotta be a way we can do that, right? There's one up there as well. I reckon I can get to that one somehow. Nature finds a way. The game movement is meh. The frame drops suck, and it basically Dragon's Dogma 1.5. Okay. So apart from the movement and complaint, it sounds like Tears of the Kingdom. There's like another way I can get up here. There must be like another ladder or something I can climb in a sec. Combat is great. You also haven't experienced all the bugs other people have complained. Yeah, I think it just did. I mean, I know it's in like early access or something, right? It's not a finished product. Didn't mean to do that. Whoops. But yeah, it's. You think it's finished? Oh shit. I thought it was like in early access or something for some reason. Or it's in like beta, I wasn't sure, but if that's the case, then that's kind of crazy. Overall experience is a B-. Fair enough, fair enough. Honestly, fair play. I think you could have a lot of fun with a game like that, but it does sound very janky for a 2024 game, you know? Is it Capcom that makes Dragon's Dogma? I've never played one or like anything Dragon's Dogma affiliated, so I've got like no reference point with Dragon's Dogma. It's very alien to me. Oh wow, did I barely miss this? I think I did. Alright, we're gonna try and get up here. God forbid. It is a Capcom game? Okay. The main issue I have with it is the community was asking for multiplayer after Dragon's Dogma 1. They didn't do multiplayer. That feels like such a weird decision. Like, also based on what that game's kind of like, you'd feel like that would be like a big incentive for them to do it, right? Am I being shot at? Oi. Right, game. Game, go game. Good stuff. be able to get up here, is it? Not gonna happen. The game has made it intentionally impossible for me to try and boundary break my way through the game. Oh, wait, no. We still have a chance. We're all good. Fuck. We will make it. Link. You gotta believe here, Link. Like Parappa the Rapper once said, you gotta do what? You gotta believe. Right, okay. Is this one of them? I genuinely can't tell, actually. I think that's partly the issue, is I'm not sure what I'm looking for. I have a feeling it's not. Alright, we'll go this way. How have you been? I try to like when I can. Oh, thank you, Marcus. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I'm doing okay. Thanks, mate. I'm doing alright. Yeah, it's a lot of big changes have happened in the last year. I can't talk about all of it on stream, but yeah, I don't know. Everything's like... Everything's sort of changed for the better to some extent. Like, I've had a lot of a lot of really, really positive things happen, which is good. So yeah, that's probably the easiest way of putting it. Is a lot of positive changes have happened. But yeah, no, in general I've been good. I've been trying to like get through a lot of my backlog of games as well. That's been another big thing. Am I currently in uncharted territory? How things are going well. Thank you, man. I hope everything's going well with you too. Hope you and Kim are doing okay. Gordy, what a boy. Look at Gordy. Look at this dude. Well, wake up, oh please wake up. Oh, that's one of the stone slabs? Okay. Slab? Ah yes, stone slabs. Well, slabs. Like the one this guy's sleeping on. The survey team discovered stone slabs. Okay, cool. Okay. I'd probably just skip through very important dialogue. He died. I just put an arrow through his head. He's perished.
Oh.
All right next to the slab. Yeah, the reigning king determined that the match Demon King gave their own life to imprison the threat. The sages tried to leave something for the people of the future. Prepare for the Demon King's route. Right, okay, cool. Is that good enough? Do I have to still... Didn't mean... How How do I picture again? Perfect. Very quickly pick all of this up. Good. Yes, I did use motion controls for that. Ipurasenu. I'm Segura. Nice to meet you. I specialize in study the Sky Islands. I mean, look at all these fascinating ruins just dropped out of the sky. Great stuff, right? Huh? Wait, you're not with the survey team. It's an official ring ruins search site, research site. It's dangerous here for civilians. But if you're the sort of guy who comes all the way out here for curiosity's sake, you must be a researcher at heart. Since you're here, I'm happy to answer questions. What makes you curious? I want to know more about armor made with zonite tech. Clothing and culture are tied together, and there's so much we don't know about either of them. So many mysteries. Anyway, the bigger the Sky Island, the more bigger the settlements. We think some sort of cultural relic must be up there. But since we can't get up there, it's all conjecture. I'll have to content myself studying the ring ruins. I'm not boring you, am I? That's okay. Alright. Sky Island. Probably these. Are they gonna yell at me if I start jumping around on the Sky Island? Okay. Alright. Trying to cheat the system here and just like no clip through the floor. That is not possible. Alright. Okay, well we learned a little bit more about this at least. We got some more context for over here. You know what, let's get some more towers. I think we should do some more tower hunting for today. Deciding on which way to go. I reckon we start with up there still. So if we start like here and head out that way, that might be a good shout. Oh my god, so I'm playing Chrono Trigger as like a little replay of Chrono Trigger. It's been the first time in many years since I played it. I forget how much I love that game. And like how different it is to Final Fantasy, despite being made by the same company. It's like I'm having such a good time with Chrono Trigger, it's really good. I also feel like it hasn't aged too badly. One thing though, I will say, the guide I'm like using on and off for bits and pieces, it came out of the like late 90s, 2000s, because there's so much like misogynistic talk just from the person writing the review. And stuff that just comes off as very like derogatory. It's actually kind of horrible. I miss Chrono Trigger. The tech combo system was so far ahead for its time. Honestly, I think it was like a really good idea. And I also feel like it's a lot more visually appealing than a Final Fantasy from the same era. Like if we're talking about like Final Fantasy VI, right? I recently finished that game, or finished my replay of that game. And even with the pixel remaster, the game looked great. But I still think Chrono Trigger looks more aesthetically pleasing. Just because, I don't know, I like the way the battle system worked. It just felt a little bit more like fun. But yeah, this way, it is this way. Final Fantasy 6 is so good. Honestly, I forgot how great that game is. And the pixel remaster, it is 110% like worth it if people want to try and play like a slightly modernized version of it. It's a little bit less tedious. Then yeah, that is your best bet. Final Fantasy 6 and Final Fantasy 4 are in your top 10. Oh wow. I've not played 4. Is 4... You'll have to forgive me here, Marcus. Is 4 the one that's technically Final Fantasy 2? Because Final Fantasy 6 is technically 3, depending on where you lived, right? It is? Okay. I've not played any of the Final Fantasies before 6, so I'm like... I'm out of the loop in that regard. I'm a bit of a fake boy in that regard. But yeah, I think now the pixel remasters are out, I'm definitely a lot more enticed by them. So I might give them a go. Might give them a go one day. That's awesome though. For me, I think the two Final Fantasies that make my top 10, it's such a boring answer, but 7. 7, I love 7 to death, it's so good. And then probably 9. 9 is like a really good game as well. I love 9. I tried to get Kim to play Final Fantasy 4, and holy shit, her RNG is awful. Oh no. That's the thing though, right? There's like, sometimes these are like factors that I guess you just don't even think about in some games like that. It's like, you know, there are elements of luck and RNG in there too. I definitely got really lucky in Final Fantasy 6. I was fighting the goddess boss. It's like one of the last bosses before you fight Kefka, right? And the party I brought along for that was kind of terrible. It was all of the people that I hadn't bothered leveling up very much. And I ended up just having to RNG that win because there's no way I was gonna get there through just doing really well. Like we were getting demolished. Where is the tower? Probably over there and... Yeah. I've never seen someone come across so many earthworms. Oh no. I'm trying to remember bits about... Because I watched somebody play a bit of Final Fantasy 4 once. Trying to remember bits about it, but I'm actually kind of struggling. You start off as like a prince or a knight in that game? Like, do you start off as like some kind of like royalty in Final Fantasy 4? I genuinely can't remember. I know that probably sounds like a very generic starting point to like assume, but I can vaguely picture what the sprites look like, which is really bad, but I can't think of like their names or anything. Any towers? Tower check? Is that a tower? I can't know. Go fight a mini boss, no worries. It's all good. I'm literally just running around in a blizzard hoping to find a tower. You start off as a dark knight, that's it. Start off as a dark knight on an airship, regretting the mission you just did. Honestly, for a game from... When was Final Fantasy 4? Would that be like 1993? Or 1992? Might be 92, right? Because Final Fantasy 6 came out in 94. So it could be 92? Or is that it? We already have that one though. That looks like one we've already got. We were close to 91. Ah, okay. Not it there. I reckon it might be further up. I reckon we got a lot of climbing to do, lads. Right, Sidon, you're probably gonna freeze here because you're a fish man, and you know what, Tulin, you've had to deal with this before, so you'll probably be alright. But yeah. But yeah, going back to Chrono Trigger has been really great. It's sort of maybe a franchise I keep forgetting exists. It's the Secret of Mana games. I keep forgetting that, oh yeah, shit. Those are like also meant to be pretty good. Ranger, welcome in. You bought the Secret of Mana remaster. Was it a good remaster? Was it a faithful one? It was good. Hell yeah, we'd love to hear it. Might be a tower. I genuinely can't tell. Sorry, I was just checking my phone for something. Square Always headbanger soundtrack. Honestly, yeah, Square Enix. I'm very brand loyal with Square Enix, where I've sort of sold them my soul. Sorry, Woofer. The Woofer was gonna kill me. Gourmet meat. Ah, there it is. We found it. But yeah, no, like Square Enix, I've sold my soul to. Basically, the companies that own my soul are... It's split like 3 ways between Valve, Nintendo, and Square Enix. They are like the main shareholders of my soul at this current moment in time. And that being said, Valve, like, the games they currently, like, make, I don't like much, which is kind of crazy, but the games they've made previously are the sole reason I still love them. Like, I don't care for Dota or Counter-Strike at all. Everything else they've made is, like, chef's kiss for me. But, you know, Square's music, always good. Always a good time. An adventure doing all the way out here. Wow, okay. Thank you for the mushroom skewer. Alright, what's going on? Square and certain game franchises have me. Like Monster Hunter. I could care less about Capcom, but Monster Hunter has my heart. Honestly, fair, yeah, I totally get that. I think that's mainly how I am with Valve, to be honest. Maybe Square to some extent. But Square is like... A lot of the things Square put out, I am... At least, like, to some degree. Right. It's janky, but it will do. Stuff. Yeah, we'll probably make that. Yeah, we'll be fine. But yeah, no, I'm the same. I think, like I was just saying with Valve, like, a lot of the live service things they still work on now, I just don't care for. But all of their older games, I hold very near and dear to my heart, like Team Fortress 2, Portal, like both of them, Half-Life, like everything Half-Life, Left 4 Dead. They're great. They're really, really good. And then Square, I guess it is stuff like Final Fantasy mainly and Chrono Trigger. Like Mario RPG was really good. But apart from that, Square, I'm not too like... There's not a ton else that they do that I'm like in love with. And then what else is there? Oh, Nintendo, I like basically everything they put out. I am, I think, a bigger Nintendo fan than most other things. But yeah. Which also sucks because Nintendo end up stealing all of my money because their games are so heckin' expensive, but I do love them. do all of that now. You know what, let's try and let's try and get these two parts of the map, and then I'll probably wrap up for today. I say for today, I'll wrap up for now. I'll be back this evening, though, for more Tears of the Kingdom. Let's see, so what direction is it's over here somewhere, I reckon. Sorry, I'm not huge on Nintendo. They're a solid company, minus the lawsuits they throw out. Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. Nintendo do some things right. By having like a family pack, which I think is a really good idea. They have, you know, a lot of really great IPs under their belt, but like you say, I think the biggest issue comes from just like they're not willing to be daring might be the wrong word, but they're not willing to like let fans intervene with like their IPs. And the lawsuits are ludicrous, you know. The lawsuits are genuinely like mind-bogglingly like why. We're just gonna keep going this way and hope that we don't freeze to death. We'll be fine. Gotta believe. Oh, shrine. Let's go to the shrine. Yeah, I don't know. I just love all of their franchises too much. Like Zelda, I adore. Most of the things Mario related I like. I don't like everything Mario related, but I like Mario a lot. And then, you know, like the weird side stuff like the Luigi's Mansion I like a lot. Animal Crossing's great. Give Mario RPG all-time fave. I love Mario RPG, great. That's the sort of Mario stuff I like. I like a lot of the RPG stuff. And the platformers are great too. I think the one thing I could never understand the appeal of was Mario Maker. But I think it was purely because people made challenging and level. I don't know, like it was something I physically couldn't get into with Mario. But I think that's like the only real exception with Mario. But maybe like Mario Golf and Mario Tennis. I'm also not super into the sports games that come out. Like Mario Kart, the platformers and the RPGs are all great. And Mario RPG, very hyped. Very hyped to play that. I hope to play the remake on stream, Marcus, as a heads up. So I don't know when that will be, but at some point in the future, I want to play the remake because it's been a hot minute since I played Mario RPG. Probably been about the same length of time as I played like Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy 6. I played Mario RPG. I think I was on like an SNES binge at the time. Have you played Earthbound? Oh yeah, how did I forget Earthbound? Mother 3 is my favourite game of all time. I think Earthbound's good, but I think Earthbound struggles a lot from being a little bit too abstract at times. But Mother 3 I think is perfect. I absolutely adore that game. But Earthbound's amazing. I love Earthbound. You ever played Mother 3? So there are ways to play it. I don't know if I can legally advocate them. Otherwise John Nintendo might get me, but... But yeah, no, Earthbound's amazing. The one thing I need to actually go back and do properly though is Earthbound Beginnings or Mother, like the original Mother game. Because I never really got into it, and I'm kind of ashamed to say that considering like Earthbound and Mother 3 are like some of my favourite games. It's weird to then be like, oh, I didn't play that one though. Okay. Trying to think that I can't rewind there. Yeah, it's a shame. Honestly though, now that the Nintendo Online Family Pack has, not Family Pack, but the expansion has Game Boy Advance games, Mother 3 translation could happen. Maybe? Maybe? Lucas is my shit in Smash Bros. Lucas is my main as well. Yeah. Smash Bros is what introduced me to that franchise actually, so I love Smash Bros as well. It's such a good franchise. But yeah. And yeah, Lucas is in Mother 3, that's the one. Why did I stand there? That's a really stupid idea. When are they gonna make another Pokemon pinball or Pokemon trading card video game? Honestly, I don't know. There's gotta be a way to cheese this to some extent, right? Sure. God damn it. Okay, what can I do here? What can I do here? Ah, that's what I can do that's different. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Yeah, I'm amazed Pokemon haven't tried to do anything else, honestly. But then again, they're gonna go with what makes them the most money, right? This is Game Freak we're talking about. They did a snap on the Switch. That's very true. That is very true. I wonder why they suddenly chose. I mean, didn't they do quite well, Pokemon? Like the new one, I mean. Pinball on Switch would be amazing. Honestly, yeah, I could see that. I could see that being really good. Or even just like a. Did you ever play Pokemon? What was it called? Pokemon Ranger. I think just something that isn't like baseline Pokemon, that isn't Pokemon Arceus again. I'd be fine with that. Bom, 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 bom. need to heal desperately. Don't think I touch Ranger. Fair enough. It's not like a. It's a weird franchise, Pokemon Ranger, but it's kind of cool. They did so many good spin-offs. They did fairly well. I'm not sure why they just stopped. I wonder if it's because they could see like more benefit into putting them into mobile games. Because like, there's a what's the game I have on my phone? I have a Pokemon game on my phone. What's it called? Pokemon Shuffle League. It's something like that. Pokemon. It's like a match 3. Pokemon Shuffle. And as you say, like Pokemon Cafe. There's like a bunch of them on there. Oh yeah, Pokemon Rumble. Wasn't that on like the WiiWare store? I vaguely remember that actually. That's a trip down memory lane. But didn't Pokemon Shuffle have like a whole thing as well? Like that was a whole franchise. You know? Pretty sure that had like DS games and stuff like that. And instead, what have we had? We had Pokemon Arceus and Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Wait, it's literally the same way. I'm actually stupid. Actually stupid. BRB, no worries. Okay, so we need something here. I don't know what, but we need something. Tried nothing and I'm all out of ideas. Don't know if I want to ascend here, so I'm gonna say no. Okay, what do I want to do? Oh, what happens if I activate? Does that make any sense? Okay. Yeah, we can't just pick it up. I'm waiting for a really silly answer to present itself. It will. Let's give it time. Why is that useful? I'm now scared. What am I missing that's big here? I'm missing something. Alright, we're gonna try this, maybe? No. Way over here. This one's giving me a really hard time. Welcome back, Marcus. Yeah, I hope that franchise does something a bit interesting. Because, like, I didn't play it, so I can't fully comment on this, but just from watching people play it, I wasn't super enthralled. It just looked a little bit generic. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like in recent years, especially Game Freak have been very on and off the mark. Because the last Pokemon game I got was Pokemon Sword. Oh no, that's a lot. I've got Violet, but I haven't played it. But I played through Pokemon Sword, and I was a bit underwhelmed by it, to be honest. I thought it was a bit meh. But yeah, I don't know. I just hope that Pokemon is like sorting it out. It gave you what you wanted, which is an open world. Yeah, fair enough. It wasn't huge on catching 100 of each. You weren't huge on catching 100 of each thing just to complete the dex. That is a bit weird. 100 feels very excessive, doesn't it? Let me clip up and in. That like that's some. Go like here. It's like go up here. Unless we could like it. Excuse me. Unless we go like here. It's just gonna bring me out up here and that. Yeah. Need to go back to it at some point and complete it though. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Been a good 1.5 years since you touched your Switch. Honestly, until recently, I was in the same boat, but I've been trying to use it a lot more now that it's sort of coming to the end of its life. Because yeah, like I feel like, you know, next year Nintendo have officially announced they got something else coming out. Isn't it crazy to think the Switch has been out for like 7 years this year? That's crazy to think about, isn't it? 7 years the Switch has been out. I have no idea how to do this shrine. I'm really annoyed. Right, I'm gonna have to add this one to my list of ones I come back to later. I think this is the only... I think there's only one other one. But yeah. That's one of the things I hated about Breath of the Wild. There were no dungeons. Yeah, they tried to replicate it with shrines, right? And the shrines weren't always the most rewarding. I personally like the shrines. I thought they were good. But yeah, it's definitely not for everyone. Definitely not for everyone. Shrines are cool and all, but after 50, I'm over it. Exactly. Exactly. I don't mind them. I'm happy doing them. I feel like the puzzle is always really... The one thing I will say about this game, Marcus, is this game gives you a lot more options for doing it your way. So if there's a unique way that you think you can go about doing a puzzle, the game will just let you do it. So, in my opinion, that's a lot more open and fun than what was like previously being done. Like, I honestly think this game is just like Breath of the Wild, but they ironed out all of the kinks. And like the things that were like not so great for the game. Or more tedious for the game, I should say. But yeah. But yeah, there's so much to do in this game though compared. Like there's like an underworld, there's like an overworld, there's Hyrule itself. There's a lot to go and explore in Tears of the Kingdom. I'll buy some stuff if you got it, why not? I need some more arrows, so... That's all I need for now, sir, thank you. Oh, this fucking guy. Guy wants me to help him again. Honestly, to some extent, yeah, I agree with that. I still adored Breath of the Wild, though. For the record, I think Breath of the Wild is a phenomenal game. Yeah, I understand. It's not what everybody wanted out of a Zelda game. Which is very valid. Okay, this'll work, right? It definitely worked. Okay, okay, we're gonna make some additional padding to the side of this so it doesn't like fall out of place. And then we'll call it a day. Oh, okay, you got Breath of the Wild on Wii U. Yeah, no, I want to say on the Switch it's not always 100%. But honestly, if that's like if that's, you know, I heard the Wii U experience wasn't super optimal either, so I'm sorry about that. Ranger, welcome in again. So somebody dropped an assignment, you picked it up, and then it's a milkshake menu with over 100 options of for flavors. That sounds okay. Ranger, what's your favorite flavor on there? Perfect. I knew my structure would work. Should assign it back to them to say no one wants your germs. Okay, let's get this tower. I feel like now that we're in like... We're kind of getting there. I want to try and get this tower before we wrap up. I don't drink milkshakes. I don't like them. Fair enough. Interesting. Okay, that's fair. You have milk in tea though, right, Ranger? So it's just anything that's like primarily milk is a no-no. But would you have it mixed into something like a hot drink or something? You know, like hot chocolate or a coffee or a tea. Oh yeah, you don't drink tea. I forgot. Or hot drinks. I forgot this about you. I forgot. In the back of my mind, I was like, does he drink tea? I vaguely remembered something. Not the wolf lads. Wolfgang Amadeus, please leave me alone. Yeah, I'm always curious about the reasons. Sometimes it's of course like, you're literally intolerant, which is completely fair. Like, honestly, the amount of cheese I get through, if I was lactose intolerant, I'd be, like, so upset. If I found that one day, I genuinely wouldn't know what to do with myself. You just don't like the taste of it. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I think that's valid. Chocolate or Brit not liking tea. That was right, because that was when we were calling you British, right? Your former username. And the running initial gag was... He's called this, but he doesn't like tea. Gromit, I can't eat cheese. J Boogie, welcome in. Oh my god, so I'm currently putting together a list of like movie tie-in games. I think I've said this before, but we got some real good ones on the horizon. And some just bad games in general. I have a question for people though. Where would you put Pepsi Man, the game? So like, where would you put Pepsi Man? Because I want to put it in the bad game list, like the forfeit game list. But I know a lot of people like that game. And also it's technically based on an advert. So does that mean it counts as like a TV tie-in game or like a movie game. I don't know. I'm conflicted about Pepsi Man. Fun fact about this lactose intolerance. I'm lactose intolerant. There are a lot of cheeses, particularly lactose free. Really interesting. Okay. It's about to be a blood moon. I think we're about to get a blood moon. Okay, sharp cheddar's okay. That's good to know.
When the glow of the blood-stained moon
That's reassuring.
shines upon the...
I can send you a link. Honestly, that would be good to know. So yes, please. There it is, the tower. We did it. I can't believe it. We only got like 2 more towers to find, I think. Yeah, we only got 2 more after this. Crazy. Is Pepsi Man hard? I know it's not super long. I don't know, actually. J-Boogie, I don't know. I'll have to maybe look into it a bit more. I just think it would be funny for a stream thing, especially considering the amount of Pepsi, like, literally. Okay, Dave's very unhealthy diet reveal. It's all Pepsi, carbs, and cheese. It's fucking terrible. I don't know how I sustain myself on such bad, bad food groups. It's really not good. The thing is, I don't eat a lot of it either. I like to try and maintain my weight. So, in reality, it just means I don't eat a lot. But I just live off, like, the worst combination of things. I don't know, cheese, I think I'd actually... Carbs I could maybe go without, if there was a good alternative. But cheese and Pepsi, nah. Just to be clear, it's Pepsi Max. Bilson. My favourite Zelda character, Bilson, is here. Oh, it's you. You're working pretty hard on such a late hour. And in bad weather. Sorry, this Skyview tower is out of order. And maintenance is proving tricky. What's wrong? Well, the terminal that starts up the Skyview tower isn't working. I've checked all of the terminal's parts, but nothing looks broken. I wonder if something to do with the tower itself is broken. What you got there, mate? You got a problem up there. You see, what you got up there is a, what shall I call it? You got one of them floating platforms rammed up your hooter. I could fix it, but it's gonna be a fatty nightmare, mate. Fatty nightmare. Why can't I grab it? Hello? I was like that until you said Pepsi Max. Okay. Why can't I grab that? That looks... Wait, what? Hello? Game? This has to be close enough, right? I'm not going mad. What is going on? Is the game bugged? I can usually move that, right? I don't think I'm going. I love Pepsi Max Mango. I've had that one maybe once. Oh no, maybe I haven't. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of something else, I think. Maybe I haven't had that one. I'm a Coca-Cola guy. Pepsi is too sweet. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. It is... I totally get it. I do totally get it. Not better than raspberry, but still good. Okay. new cherry lime Sprite flavor is pretty honestly, schmackin'. I need to. I'm not much of a Sprite guy, but I might try that because that sounds really good. It was like my favorite Pepsi Max is cherry, so I think I would like that. I love cherry flavor. Hello, my brother in research. I was waiting for you. I'm Commander Shepard. That's right. I'm the one who discovered these big ruins way out there. But I wasn't able to make much progress investigating them. I am a Spectre. I'm only one Hylian. And this, alas, is not a one Hylian job. That's why I wrote to the Zonai survey team asking for them to dispatch a researcher to assist me. And here you are. Practically right after I sent my letter. Great response time. I'm not that What? You're not a Zonai survey team researcher? You're just some guy? I see. A few people come through here. I assumed you had to be an assistant. Had to be the assistant I asked for. My mistake. After all the trouble I've gone to, can't they send one assistant to help me with my monolith research? Monolith research? Oops, did you hear that? Sorry, scrub that from your brain. It's not meant for public knowledge. Let me help. I appreciate the offer, but that's not allowed. You know what? You're hired. For this project alone, I'm appointing you as my research assistant. Come on, let's find what secrets are hiding in the ruins. Okay. Oh god, okay, I didn't mean to start this. Uh-oh. Rutrow. What? Graves? Take a look. I think you'll be pretty surprised at this discovery. Alright. I read that as typhoid. What's wrong with me? Why did I read that as typhoid? I don't understand. Why can't I reach it? What's wrong with it? I don't understand. Am I doing something wrong? What's wrong? Oh, these things weighing it down. Wait, I just did a rocket. Rocket. Oh. I thought we were about to fall off then. Okay, I still, for the life of me, could not figure out what I did wrong there. That block is also permanently up there now. Like, why wasn't I able to grab that before? I'm not going mad, right? That looked bugged. I'm pretty sure that was like a bug. Terminal it's working again. Even though I didn't do anything. If you're standing on it, it can't move. Caleb, welcome in. Hope you're doing well, my dude. Yeah, I don't think we were standing on it though. This is before. We were like directly underneath it. And it just, we weren't able to pick it up. So unless it's because, is it because rockets were on top of it? That's why we couldn't get on it? Like there were items on top of it, so maybe that meant it couldn't move? Could just be a range limit. I'm pretty sure we were directly next to it. But anyway, it is what it is. It's okay. Yeah, welcome in, dude. I hope everything's going okay. Uh-huh. There was something blocking the top of the Skyview Tower. The terminal and the lid on top of the tower were connected. So if the lid wouldn't work because it was blocked, I guess the terminal wouldn't work either. Well, I'm in a hurry, and everything seems to be working properly, so I'll head out. Thank you for fixing the Skyview Tower. I'm off. Hell yeah, will we fix another tower? Well, I'm gonna probably wrap up in a sec, so Caleb, I know you just joined, dude. But I'm probably gonna be ending for, well, relatively soon at least. I seem to remember those being weird in regards to how you can move them. Oh, maybe you're right, maybe you're right. Maybe they had to be floating slightly to begin with, so it couldn't come any further down than it was or something? I don't know. There probably is a reason. But yeah. Also, should I be worried about this? I don't know if I can view it from here, but there should... Oh no, all the blocks have gone now. Okay. Whatever. They've vanished. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna wrap up for now. I'm gonna be back with Zelda later. I'm doing 2 Zelda streams today. So, I'll be back in the evening for some more Tears of the Kingdom. Hell yeah. Oh hell yeah, we got 10 votes for Luigi's Mansion. Thank you so much, J-Boogie. I'll put those on right now. Or at least as soon as we're done with this. Okay. Good stuff. Alright, we'll find somewhere to land. What happens if we just go... Tulin's like, oh my god, Link, what are you doing? Link, what are you doing, sir? Link, please, Link. Link has definitely got some kind of like... I like to think that, you know, when like something's coming through like coming down to Earth really quickly, it starts to like heat up like a meteor. I like to think that's what Link was doing just then. He was just incinerated as he came down. Alright, perfect. Well, we're gonna wrap up and save there for today. But thank you for watching today, everybody. I appreciate you all for being here. I keep saying for today. We'll be back later. We'll be back later today for some more Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah. Thank you for being here for now, though. So thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Ranger. Thank you, J Boogie. Thank you, Caleb. Thank you, anybody else that's popped by and looked today. I appreciate you. And yeah, we will be back later today. So I will see you. It's going to be at 11 PM UK time. So I will see you around then. So have a great day. And yeah, take it easy. Bye bye.